What the stand says about their user. Jobin Higashikata and Speed Cane. So this stand has the ability to store heat within a small localized point that can rapidly rise in temperature, creating more than enough heat to destroy flesh and even boil blood under the skin. Although that's kind of all this stand does, which almost seems too simple for JoJo, notorious for its convoluted abilities. Even Speed Cane's initial range is a measly few centimeters, making it like an enhanced telekinetic lighter. Although as we come to learn more about its user, we find a profoundly tragic meaning behind this power. So Jobin had faced extreme bullying and ridicule when he was a child, and through these traumatic events, there was a lingering theme of fire and heat that became stored in his subconscious. Once his bully tried to light a fire on his head, and another time doused him in gas and held a lighter to his face. And it was at this moment Jobin awakened his fighting spirit, manifesting Speed Cane to turn the sphere of flames onto the bully. So the ability to store and increase heat perfectly reflects Jobin for a few reasons. Firstly, it's a coping mechanism, a way for his soul to overcome this trauma by turning the experience into his strength. Another interpretation is that the heat was a manifestation of his emotional state, and after being put under so much stress and frustration, his stand awakening was like an emotional boiling point, thematically resulting in the ability of rising temperatures, and to make others feel what he's felt his whole childhood. This imagery of a steadily rising thermostat also reflects Jobin's overall character arc, who has a corrupt desire for success growing inside him and a motive to take control over his family's fate that makes him become more desperate and violent as time goes on and eventually leads to a total meltdown.